Here we have the outside of the Elddis Supreme 574. If we firstly come to the gas locker, you will see that we have room in here for 2 gas bottles. The regulator just sits here, and then the hose comes off the regulator and then screws into the gas bottle and is tightened with a gas spanner. Bottle on and off on the top. Do make sure that the bottle is isolated for travel. Also in here we have the wheel brace and the brace for the motor mover. As we move round, we will come to water into the caravan. To remove the submersible, slide up and then pull the hose out. When popping it back in, make sure you do slide this back down again, or otherwise the water pressure will pop this out. Next we have the location of the leisure battery. So the battery just sits here, and then we have mains hookup just here, and then sitting behind it we have external satellite point and a 12-volt plug-in point, and then we also have the location for the isolator key for the power touch motor mover. Then we have the power touch mover. The flue for the boiler, we do not need to do anything with this, just make sure that nothing is obstructing it, no differently than the flue also for the space heater just here. Next we have the grey water drain point, so anything that goes down your plug holes comes out at this point just here. We then have the location for the cassette toilet. So above we have the header tank fill for the flush water, so you can add your pink solution in here and then top the rest up with water, either using a hose pipe or a watering can. Never travel with this completely full, or it will slosh around everywhere and make a mess inside. So if we now come to the location of the cassette itself, you'll see just tucked up here the drain hose for the header tank. To remove the cassette, just lift up and pull towards you. Before use, remove the cap and add your toilet chemical with a small amount of water. The cassette also empties from this point here as well. Just remember to hold the button in to release the vacuum inside when pouring. It's also advisable to keep this seal lubricated. Thetford do their own seal lubricant, but any silicone based lubricant is fine. This is also a really quick and handy way if you need to give it a quick good clean. You can also gain full access inside the cassette by twisting this whole part round. So this arrow here is onto this point here. These are all on wheels with extendable handles. As we come round to the back, we can see one of the corner steady wind points. We then have access underneath the single bed. Vents for the fridge. Do not need to do anything with them, just make sure that nothing is obstructing them. Awning heater, so if you've got an awning up, you turn your heating on, you can open this vent here to blow warm air into it. Access underneath the front bench seat, and you'll also find a main socket in here as well. One of the front corner steady wind points and the external barbecue point. To use this, you will need to get yourself a barbecue adapter. It's a little brass spear about this long. Attach the hose of the barbecue with a Jubilee clip and then plug the adapter into this point here where my finger is. It will then allow you to turn the gas on. To release it, just push the collar up and it will then release itself.